This is Tony T here from TonySpicks.com with our MLB Pick Show here for action on Friday, September 19th. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel, delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at TonySpicks.com, making it a great channel to subscribe to. Give us that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. It really helps to build up our audience. Want to support us even more? Become a channel member. Click that join button and get signed up. Good for cappers, you can apply. Send us an email. The form is on the homepage. Then visit our site, TonySpicks.com. We're our multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to long-term investors. Share our top performers here like Sean, Rod, Mills up there, guys you know from our live show, as well as our YouTube videos. Jorge, last 30 days have been red hot, as well as Brian Palmer on our leaderboards. Ramon, latest predictions here, share the page with best bets and more. We will be locked and loaded for this card here on Friday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guarantee. They must turn a profit amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. And then our promo code TonyT at checkout knocks off that 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. Athletics and Pirates. This one for action on Friday. Luis Morales will get the start here for, Severino. Severino is the one getting the start for Athletics. Severino has 27 starts in ERA 4.82, whip of 1.32. Righty fans 17%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls come in at 41%, 0.95 home runs per 9 innings. Mitch Keller gets the start for Pittsburgh. Keller in 30 starts in ERA 4.13, whip of 1.25. Righty strikes out 20%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball rate 44% with 0.97 home runs per 9 innings. Athletics hitting 276 in their past 5 games, with the Pirates at 195 over their past 6. Severino in his 13 road starts, an ERA of 3.11. Keller in his past 10 starts, ERA 5.73. Athletics bullpen in the better recent form. Athletics 9-2 on the road, facing teams that average 0.9 home runs per game or fewer. That's a plus 8.2 unit return. Pittsburgh has lost 7 of 10 at home, losing 3.3 units. We'll take Athletics here minus 104. Braves and the Tigers going off here on Friday. Bryce Elder starts for Atlanta. Elder in 26 starts, an ERA 5.56, whip of 1.45. The righty fans 19%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate is 49%, 1.33 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.60. Charlie Morton gets the start for Detroit. Morton appeared in 31 games, ERA 5.56, whip of 1.54. Veteran strikes out 23%, 11% walks. The ground ball rate is 44%. 1.42 home runs for 9 innings. Braves hitting 243 on the road with the Tigers 259 at home. Atlanta bullpen past 29 games, ERA approaching 6. Atlanta 22-33 on the road against right-hand starters, losing 17 units. Detroit 6-1 at home, faced an NL team with a slugging percentage of 400 or lower. That's a plus 5 unit return. Pick here will be Detroit minus 118. Cubs and Reds going off here on Friday. Shota Imanaga will get the start for Chicago. Imanaga has 23 starts in ERA 3.29, whip of 0.95. Lefty fans 21%, 4.5% walks. The ground ball rate is 29%, 1.75 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.56. Nick Lodolo, your starter for Cincinnati. Lodolo 26 starts, ERA 3.30, whip of 1.04. Lefty strikes out 23%, 4.5% walks. The ground ball rate 42%, 1.24 home runs per 9 innings. Chicago hitting 295 over their past 6 games, with the Reds at 235. Lodolo in his past 3 starts, an ERA of 5.40. The Cubs bullpen in the better month-long form. They've won 5 of 6 on the road with a plus 4.5 unit return. Pick here Chicago minus 124. Yankees and the Orioles going off here on Friday. Will Warren starts for New York. Warren in 31 starts in ERA 4.44, whip of 1.38. The righty strikes out 24%, 9.5% walks. The ground ball rate 43%, 1.13 home runs per 9 innings. Trevor Rogers gets the start for Baltimore. Rogers has 16 starts, ERA 1.43, whip of 0.89. Lefty strikes out 24%, 6% walks. The ground ball rate 47%, limited home run damage. Warren in his 16 road starts, an ERA near 6. Rogers in his 6 home starts carries an ERA of 1.10. York bullpen in their past 28 games, an ERA of 6.25. They are 12-18 when lined on the road at minus 125 to plus 125, a minus 8 unit loss. Orioles have won 5 of 6 at home, a plus 5 unit return. Pick here Baltimore plus 105. Nationals and Mets going off here on Friday. Andrew Alvarez, your starter for Washington. Alvarez has 3 starts in ERA 1.15, whip of .83. Lefty fans 18%, 10% walks. The ground ball rate 57%, .57 home runs for 9 innings. Brendan Sproat will get the start for the Mets. Sproat in his 2 starts allowed 3 earned runs with 10 strikeouts in 12 innings. A second-round pick in 2023 that had an ERA of 4.43, whip of 1.26 in AAA this year, 122 innings, striking out 113. Washington batting .252 against right-handed starters with the Mets .247 against lefty starters. Both bullpens are in poor month-long form. The Nationals have won 4 of their past 7 at home with a plus 3 unit return. New York 11-16 as a home favorite at minus 150 to minus $2. That is a minus 16 unit loss. Pick here Washington plus 180. Red Sox and Rays going off here on Friday. Garrett Crochet, your starter for Boston. Crochet in 30 starts, an ERA 2.63, whip of 1.05. The lefty in elite 32% K rate, 5.5% walks. The ground ball sit 48%, 1.03 home runs for 9 innings. Drew Rasmussen gets the start for Tampa Bay. Rasmussen has 29 starts, an ERA 2.74, whip of 1. The righty fans 22%, 6% walks. The ground ball rate 48%, 1.06 home runs for 9 innings. His FIP 3.79. Rasmussen has past 10 starts, an ERA of 2.53. Both bullpens in great month-long form. The Rays 18-17 at home, in line between plus 125 and minus 125. That's a plus 1.2 unit return. Pick here Tampa Bay plus 116. Padres and the White Sox for Friday. Dylan Cease, your starter for San Diego. Cease in 30 starts, ERA 4.59, whip of 1.32. The righty fans 30%, 10% walks. The ground ball rate is 36%, 1.15 home runs for 9 innings, but his FIP is 3.56. Davis Martin gets the start for Chicago. Martin appeared in 24 games, ERA 4, whip of 1.28. The righty strikes out 17%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate is 44% with 1.36 home runs for 9 innings. Single batting .275 over their past 6 games with the White Sox at 170. Padres bullpen in the better month-long form. They are 7-3 to the run line on the road, facing teams with 380 or lower win percentage. It's a plus 3.5 unit return. Chicago 18-25 with the run line at home in 9 games with a minus 11.5 unit loss. Pick here San Diego run line minus 1.5 runs at even money. Blue Jays and Royals going off here on Friday. Max Scherzer starts for Toronto. Scherzer has 15 starts in the ERA, 4.31, whip of 1.16. Veteran fans 23%, 7% walks. The ground balls 26%, 1.82 home runs for 9 innings. Michael Lorenzen gets a start for KC. Lorenzen appeared in 25 games, ERA 4.91, whip of 1.38. Righty strikes out 21%, 6.5% walks. The ground balls come in at 39%, 1.54 home runs for 9 innings. Toronto hitting .264 over their past 27 games, with KC .240 in their past 28. Lorenzen in his past 6 appearances, ERA near 7. The Blue Jays bullpen better form right now in recent-wise. They are 12-6 as a road favorite of minus 125 or higher. That's a plus 4 unit return. KC 7-13 as a home dog of even money to plus 150. That's a minus 5.2 unit loss. Pick here Toronto minus 131. Marlins and Rangers going off here on Friday. Jensen Junk starts for Miami. Junk appeared in 19 games, ERA 4.48, whip of 1.19. Righty fans 17%, 3% walks. The ground ball rate is 39%, 0.73 home runs for 9 innings, a FIP of 3.31. Tyler Mahle gets the start for Texas. Mahle has 14 starts, ERA 2.34, whip of 1.13. The righty strikes out 18%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 40%. Limited home run damage. He is returning from a shoulder injury. Texas hitting .231 at home. Junk has 9 road appearances, ERA 3.72. The Marlins bullpen in good recent form. They are 30-32 as a road underdog of even money or greater. That's a plus 17.5 unit return. Texas 3-4 at home, facing an NL starter with a whip of 1.25 or lower. That's a minus 1 unit loss. Pick here Miami plus 139. Mariners and Astros, this one for Friday. Brian Wu, your starter for Seattle. Wu in 29 starts, ERA 3.02, whip of 0.94. Righty fans 27%, 5% walks. The ground ball rate is 41%, 1.29 home runs for 9 innings. Hunter Brown gets the start for Houston. Brown in 29 starts, ERA 2.27, whip of 1. The righty strikes out 28%, 8% walks. The ground balls are 47%, 0.77 home runs for 9 innings. Brown in his past 10 starts, an ERA of 1.97. Both bullpens are in good recent form. Seattle 12-9 to the under on the road against the division. Houston 34-26 to the under at home against right-handed starters. Pick here Seattle and Houston under 7.5. Angels and the Rockies for Friday. Aldegari will start for LA. Aldegari appeared in 2 games, allowing 5 earned runs with 4 strikeouts and 4 1/3 innings. He has worked 17 1/3 innings the past 2 seasons, ERA over 6, whip of 1.08, striking out 14. Bradley Blaylock gets the start for Colorado. Blaylock appeared in 12 games, ERA 9, whip of 1.82. Righty fans 9.5%, 8.5% walks, ground balls 39% with 2.52 home runs for 9 innings. LA banged 197 over their past 28 games. Starters and bullpens for both teams in bad form. LA 11-24 on the road over their past 35 games, losing 7.5 units. Rockies 4-3 at home against these bad teams with a 380 to 460 win percentage. That's a plus 2.3 in a return. Pick here Colorado plus 109. Guardians and Twins, this one going off here on Friday. Tanner Bivey starts for Cleveland. Bivey has 29 starts, ERA 4.44, whip of 1.24. Righty fans 21%, 7% walks. The ground ball is 44%, 1.43 home runs for 9 innings. Pablo Lopez gets the start for Minnesota. Lopez in 13 starts, ERA 2.64, whip of 1.10. Righty strikes out 24%, 6% walks. The ground ball rate 39%, 0.75 home runs for 9 innings. Cleveland hitting 216 over their past 28 games with a bullpen ERA of 3.16. Minnesota hitting 234 against lefty starters. The Guardians 9-3 to the under on the road, facing a starter that allows half home runs per starter or fewer. Minnesota 12-9 to the under at home against the division. Pick here Cleveland and Minnesota under 8. Brewers and Cardinals going off here on Friday. Jacob Misiorowski gets the start for Milwaukee. Misiorowski has 13 starts, ERA 4.35, whip of 1.13. Right-hander fans 33%, 10% walks. The ground balls come in at 34%, 1.2 home runs for 9 innings. Sonny Gray gets the start for St. Louis. Gray in 30 starts, ERA 4.43, whip of 1.22. The righty strikes out 27%, 5% walks. The ground balls 43%. 1.23 home runs for 9 innings. His FIP 3.39. Milwaukee hitting 270 over their past 28 games with the Cardinals at 224. Gray in his past 11 starts, ERA over 6. The Brewers are in the better recent form. They are 11-1 on the road in their past 12 against losing teams. That's a plus 10 unit return. St. Louis 16-19 in their past 35 at home, returning 7.5 units. Pick here Milwaukee minus 115. Phillies and Diamondbacks going off here on Friday. Walker Buehler, your starter from Philadelphia. Buehler has 24 appearances, ERA 5.29, whip of 1.54. Righty fans 16%, 10.5% walks. The ground ball is 44%, 1.69 home runs for 9 innings. Ryan Nelson makes the start for Arizona. Nelson appeared in 31 games, ERA 3.34, whip of 1.06. Righty strikes out 21%. 7% walks. The ground ball set at 40%, 0.94 home runs for 9 innings. Philadelphia hitting 284 in their past 29, with the Diamondbacks at 249 in their past 28. Phillies 13-7 on the road, facing NL teams that allow 4.5 runs per game or greater on the season. That's a plus 3.5 unit return. Arizona 3-9 at home against the NL East at minus 10.5 unit loss. Pick here, Philadelphia plus 109. Giants and Dodgers for Friday nights. Robbie Ray starts for San Francisco. Ray has 31 starts, ERA 3.50, whip of 1.20. The lefty fans 25%, 10% walks. The ground balls 37%, 0.96 home runs per 9 innings. Clayton Kershaw gets to start for the Dodgers. Kershaw 20 starts, ERA 3.53, whip of 1.22. Lefty strikes out 17%, 7% walks. The ground ball rate 48%, 0.62 home runs per 9 innings. San Francisco hitting .218 against lefty starters. LA hitting .260 in their past 27 games. Ray in his past 6 starts an ERA over 6. Kershaw at home carries an ERA 3.38. San Francisco 1-3 on the road, facing a starter with a win percentage of 70% or greater. That's a minus 2 unit loss. Dodgers 28-10 at home, facing an NL team with a slugging percentage of 400 or lower. That's a plus 8.5 unit return. Pick here, Dodgers minus 155. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks on our channel delivered by myself, as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. It is a great channel to subscribe to. Hit us up with that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. And of course, visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com, for our best bets. Our pre and plays are there. And don't forget that promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll knock off that 15% off. The links in the description to get signed up. That will do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.